The world is filled with tribes of mysterious and captivating nature. These communities are so remote that they've had minimal contact with modern civilization, creating a life that remains a fascinating enigma preserved through centuries of seclusion. So let's have a look and uncover the secrets of these incredible tribes. First up, we have the North Sentinelese, known for their staunch isolation and being among the last uncontacted peoples in the world. Nestled in the Andaman Islands, this tribe has famously resisted all attempts at contact. In the 1960s, the Indian government attempted to establish friendly relations with the Sentinelese. However, these efforts were met with hostility. They declared the island off-limits, setting up a 5-kilometer buffer zone to protect both the tribe and any overly curious explorers. You'd think this would be enough of a warning, but some people just can't resist. In 2006, 2 fishermen inadvertently drifted onto the island while asleep. Tragically, they were killed by the Sentinelese. Their bodies were displayed as a warning to others. And in 2018, an American missionary met a fatal end when he attempted to make contact despite clear warnings. The Sentinelese are very clear. They want to be left alone. Their isolation isn't just about cultural preservation. The Sentinelese tribe's fierce defense of their isolation stems from a need for self-preservation. They lack immunity to common diseases, which could be catastrophic if introduced. Their aggressive stance is a protective measure rather than an inherent hostility. Next, we journey to the Kalahari Desert in southern Africa, home to the San people, also known as Bushmen. These incredible hunters have roamed the land for over 20,000 years, living a nomadic lifestyle under rocky overhangs and in caves. Famous for their tracking skills, the San can follow the trails of animals across almost any surface and then use poison-tipped arrows to bring down game. The poison is derived from beetle larvae, snake venom, and various plants. They take great care when consuming their kills by discarding the areas where the arrows struck. Spirituality is deeply woven into the San way of life. They believe in a supreme deity, Kagan, who takes many forms, and they honor the moon and their ancestors through rituals and offerings. Colonialism had a devastating impact on their population and freedom to roam and hunt, but their resilience and cultural heritage remain strong. Our next stop is the Asmat tribe of Papua, Indonesia, a people once notorious for headhunting and cannibalism. With a population of around 65,000, the Asmat have a complex culture rich in rituals. Historically, the Asmat believed in absorbing the power and names of their enemies through ritualistic killing and consumption. Skulls of their enemies were used as pillows or bowls, symbolizing the integration of their spirits. While these practices are no longer a representation of the Asmat people today, their cultural heritage remains deeply rooted in their identity. They hold the forest sacred, crafting intricate wooden sculptures that reflect their connection to nature. Venturing deeper into the Indonesian rainforest, we find the Korowai tribe. These people live in remarkable tree houses high above the ground. This isolation has kept their unique culture and beliefs intact. The Korowai believe in an evil demon called Kakua, blamed for deaths caused by diseases. To combat this, they practice a form of cannibalism, targeting individuals suspected of being possessed by Kakua. Though these practices have diminished due to legal pressures, the Korowai's beliefs continue to shape their worldview. They remain one of the most intriguing and isolated tribes in the world. In the depths of the Amazon rainforest, the Huaorani tribe of Ecuador fiercely defends their territory from outsiders. Known for their hunting prowess, they have adapted to life in one of the most biodiverse areas on the planet. In 1956, 5 American missionaries attempted to contact the Huaorani, hoping to convert them to Christianity. Despite initial peaceful exchanges, misunderstandings led to the tragic deaths of the missionaries. The Huaorani distinguish sharply between their kin and outsiders, often defending their territory with deadly force. Continuing our journey, we arrive at the Yanomami tribe, one of the largest isolated tribes in South America, living in the dense Amazon rainforest along the Brazil-Venezuela border. The Yanomami are known for their communal living in large circular structures called chabonos, which can house up to 400 people. Their society is deeply rooted in shamanistic traditions. Shamans, or spiritual leaders, consume hallucinogenic snuff called yopo to communicate with the spirit world, seeking guidance and healing for their community. The Yanomami's diet is primarily based on hunting, fishing, and gardening. They cultivate bananas, cassava, and other crops in small gardens, while hunting provides protein sources like peccaries, monkeys, and birds. Despite their isolation, the Yanomami face significant threats from illegal gold mining, which brings violence, disease, and environmental destruction to their lands. They continue to fight for the protection of their territory and way of life. Next, we sail to the Andaman Sea to meet the Moken tribe, often referred to as Sea Gypsies. These nomadic seafarers spend most of their lives on boats, living off the rich marine resources of their waters. The Moken are master-free divers, capable of holding their breath for minutes at a time as they collect sea cucumbers, mollusks, and fish. Their children learn to swim before they can walk, making them one with the sea from a very young age. Their boats, known as kabong, are handcrafted from a single tree trunk and are central to their nomadic lifestyle. The Moken have a profound understanding of the tides, currents, and marine life, which has enabled them to survive in harmony with their environment for generations. Our journey now takes us to the vast Australian desert, where we find the Pintupi Nine, a group of Aboriginal Australians who remained uncontacted until 1984. They are the last known family of nomadic Aboriginal people living in traditional ways. The Pintupi Nine survived by hunting with spears and foraging for bush food like roots, seeds, and small animals. Their intimate knowledge of the desert landscape allowed them to find water and sustenance in one of the harshest environments on Earth. When they were finally contacted, it was a culture shock for both sides. The Pintupi Nine's traditional skills and knowledge offer invaluable insights into a way of life that has persisted for tens of thousands of years. Back to the heart of the Amazon, we meet the Kawahiva tribe, one of the most vulnerable uncontacted tribes in the world. Living in constant movement, the Kawahiva avoid outsiders to protect themselves from violence and diseases. Their temporary shelters made of palm leaves and branches reflect their nomadic lifestyle. The Kawahiva are expert hunters and gatherers, relying on the forest for everything they need. Despite their seclusion, the Kawahiva's existence is threatened by deforestation and illegal logging. These activities encroach on their territory, leading to potential conflicts and loss of habitat. Our final stop takes us to the frigid taiga of Mongolia, home to the Satan tribe, also known as the Duka. These reindeer herders have lived in the harsh northern forests for centuries, maintaining a unique symbiotic relationship with their reindeer. The Satan rely on reindeer for transportation, milk, and even companionship. Their lifestyle involves migrating with their herds to find fresh pastures, living in traditional yurts that can be quickly assembled and disassembled. Their shamanistic practices are integral to their culture. Shamans perform rituals to communicate with spirits and ensure the well-being of their people and reindeer. The Satan's knowledge of their environment is unparalleled, enabling them to thrive in one of the most extreme climates on Earth. And there you have it. From the forests of the Amazon to the icy taiga of Mongolia, these isolated tribes reveal the astonishing diversity of human cultures. Each tribe's story is a testament to human resilience, adaptability, and the enduring desire to live in harmony with nature. Which of these tribes fascinated you the most? Let us know in the comments below. If you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up, share it with your friends, and subscribe to our channel for more amazing explorations. Hit that bell icon so you never miss an update. Thanks for watching and keep exploring the wonders of our world.